Way through the week, Mark, Brissa, and David, chilling with a cup of coffee number, I don't know, four. I'm going to go with in general this morning. We call it second, but technically it's about four. David, you're probably still on one or two,
Five.
right?
I just filled up my coffee cup for the second time.
Hey,
I'm trying to cut back on coffee, but it's not working.
It's hard when you wake up at
Yeah.
5 a.m.
Yeah, well, I tried tea last week, and I do like tea, but it's just hard to totally avoid the coffee.
Yeah.
I know I'm old school, but
Sure where my coffee cup went.
yeah, so many of the younger folks around here don't drink coffee to wake themselves up in the morning, and that kind of blows my mind. The energy drink or whatever you're drinking to get up. What's your go-to, Bristol? You're a coffee person, right?
I am a huge coffee person, and I wish I wasn't, but I can just do black coffee. I like a little milk in there sometimes. Maybe a few Splenda packets if I'm feeling crazy. Yeah, no. I like coffee though, and I think I have reached addiction level because I like need it. I get a headache around like 10:30 if I haven't had any coffee yet, like on the weekends. So it's pretty bad, but. What about you, Mark?
I'm good at cutting it off during the afternoon, though. Once I go home, I'm coffee free.
I can't make it. I mean, honestly, but I'm at the point, Brissa, if you get to this point, you're in trouble when you can basically just, drink a cup of coffee and go right to sleep. It doesn't really impact you in that way. At this point, it's, the caffeine tolerance is built up just a little bit over all these years of drinking all the coffee. But you don't really need coffee to kind of at least get your blood pumping today. Probably just taking a couple steps outside and enjoying the relatively nice temperatures that we've got out there. Not just today, Dave. It looks like a couple days of warmth.
Yeah, Brissa and I were out on the weather deck this morning, and yeah, that breeze helps to kind of wake you up. I mean, it was cool, it was refreshing, and by the afternoon, yeah, we're back into the 70s once again. It will be, if you're going out to Presque Isle, you'll feel that lake wind, but it's not going to be overly cold by any means. And we're actually, I'm looking at a few showers. There's a couple of isolated showers out there this morning in the parts of Crawford County. I was about to post this on Facebook, but I'll just show it to you right now. You got to look at my the detail in my hand, and you can see it. There we go. A couple of those showers out there in the parts of Crawford County. We're kind of around Cambridge Springs, and also in between Randolph and Cochranton. Just a couple of very, very spotty showers that spruced up over the last hour or so. This is what we might see for the next hour or two, and that's basically it. So rain's going to be fairly sparse for today, but that definitely gives you a good chance to get outside. If it's going to rain, you might as well get some more widespread rain to where it totally ruins your outdoor plans, not just a couple of those spotty, annoying showers, because they don't really do anything good really for anybody, to be totally honest. But today we're back into the 70s. Tomorrow, some spots actually could be close to that 80 degree mark. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I have to look back to last year to see the last time we were in the 80s. I believe it was probably sometime in October, but I'll have to double check that.
Last year, didn't it snow in May? Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Good memory, Brissa.
I was down in Crawford County at the time, and yeah, I had about an inch or two of snow in early May. I'm not sure. I think we recorded a trace at the airport, but yeah, there was early May snow.
There were flakes.
Yes,
touched the ground in Erie.
Yeah, and we started off this month with some snow, and that was just last week. And today, yesterday, when I was outside on the front porch and just letting Lainey, do her thing, it felt like we were in summer mode. I mean, it really felt like we were going into June, but we're still only in early April. So you can't let your guard down just yet, and you still want to keep your full wardrobe available just because we know we can still get those colder shots.
I saw one of my neighbors mowing the lawn.
That should be our next Facebook question mark. When is it too soon to mow the lawn?
Right now.
Yes.
Right now. I think it's too early.
I mean, I'm not talking from like a lawn expert perspective. Forget that. I'm just talking a guy who tries to do the minimal amount of work as possible around the house, sort of thing. Yeah, that's it.
Right.
I did pose the question: how are you taking advantage of a gorgeous April day like this and like we had yesterday? And some outdoor yard work is probably one of the more popular responses, and that would be mine. That's what I did yesterday, and that's what's on the agenda for later on today. Trying to get that messy yard in order a little bit.
Yeah, there's still a lot of sticks to be picked up. So Laney will be on the job today.
There you go. But so you heading out of the peninsula or anything like that? I know you do typically on get out there, maybe do a little run on a nice day like this.
Yeah, I went to the peninsula yesterday and it was really nice. Today I might just go for a nice walk, maybe around downtown. Maybe find myself at the sweet shop downtown.
I mean, there's so many. The fact that it's ice cream season now, it's
Sarah's.
Anywhere you go, you kind of like scope out. You might even look on your phone to be like ice cream near me, and you hit up that spot after you enjoy your outdoor jog or your bike ride. Or I was talking about rollerblading this morning. That's one thing that I got such a kick out of when I first moved here. I didn't know people still rollerbladed.
You did it?
I thought that was just like. I thought that was just a thing that I did when I was a kid, when I could go roller skating after school. But I didn't realize people still did it. And then I was like, oh my gosh, there's a lot of people out here rollerblading.
John Stalin said in one of his forecasts one time, he was saying it's a great day to get outside, go biking, go skating. He goes, or rollerblading, and people still do that. And I'm like, texted him as I was watching, and I said, hello, I still rollerblade.
Nice.
What do you have to say about that?
Nice. See, I guess I lived in my own little world and I had rollerblade since I was like in 5th or 6th grade or something like that. But I'm glad to know that people still do it.
Yeah.
And if you work at Sonic, I guess it's like mandatory. Isn't it mandatory to be a roller skater at Sonic? So obviously, they're pushing the retro diner, trying to get that back into play with the roller skating waitresses.
I would kill myself on roller skates, roller blades, ice skates, any of those things. Ooh, me falling over, getting injured.
Yeah, I used to be able to ice skate, but I can't do anything on wheels or on blades anymore.
Really?
I have no balance. I used to, and then it was a few years ago. I was actually ironically ice skating down in Texas, and I was like, oh yeah, I haven't done this in a while, but it'll be fine. No, it was not fine. It was not fine at all. I was like the scared little kid. The little kids were the ones who were like passing me, and I'm like grabbing on the little kids so I don't fall over. So yeah, ice skating, rollerblading, that's not for me. But apparently people like Brissa and a lot of people around the area.
It's normal.
That's a fun thing to do. But what's so awesome about Presque Isle is that you see outdoor activities at their finest. I mean, people take advantage of anything you can do outside on these kind of days.
Should be another one for it. Rollerblading, biking, all that good stuff, whether it's down the peninsula or wherever. And it looks like we're keeping it going right through the end of the week, right, David?
Yeah, for the most part, we got a little bit of rain in between, but we need some rain. We could certainly use it. The air's been pretty dry. The pollen count, that's going up. I was feeling that yesterday. I was like, oh gosh, I can feel my eyes starting to burn. That's the worst thing. And of course, with still COVID going on, everyone would be paranoid, whether it's the allergies or you're getting a cold or you're getting COVID. I mean, that's how the whole pandemic started last year. But thankfully, with
right about this time, yeah,
people getting vaccinated now, I think we're turning a corner.
And we're going to talk spring allergies tomorrow with local allergist Dr. Philip Gallagher. So that'll be part of the Erie News Now Sunrise broadcast on Thursday when David's talking about that potential to hit 80 degrees in a bunch of spots around our area. So we'll hit the air tomorrow at 5 a.m. to talk allergies, spring heat, and anything else that's going on. We will see you guys